From the historic grounds of the Catholic University of Eastern Africa in Nairobi, I'm Sister Helen Kasaka, and this is VoiceAfrique Catholic, the voice of the Pan-African Catholic Theology and Pastoral Network, PACT PAN. Today, July 19, the Association of Member Episcopal Conferences in Eastern and Central Africa, AMECEA, officially inaugurated its 21st Plenary Assembly. Held every 4 years, the landmark gathering brings together bishops, clergy, religious and young people from across the region and beyond to reflect on the life and mission of the Church and help shape AMECEA's pastoral priorities for the next 4 years. Hosting the historic gathering is the Metropolitan Archdiocese of Nairobi. The local ordinary, Archbishop Philip Anyolo, welcomed delegates by describing the Catholic University of Eastern Africa as the child of AMECEA. He said the plenary marks a season of spiritual renewal and visionary leadership, with the university serving as a center for the formation and evangelization of young people. The official opening featured a welcome address by the Most Reverend Maurice Muhatia, Archbishop of Kisumu and Chairman of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops. He described the assembly as a sacred responsibility and called the region's youth a treasure to be cherished. As chairman of organizing committee, the Most Reverend Anthony Muheria, Archbishop of Muheria, emphasized that this week is about injecting hope into a generation that is not only our future but also our vibrant present.
We are also, in a very special way, celebrating this assembly, aware that the theme of this plenary assembly is the young people, yourselves. And we want to thank you, the young people, for responding to our invitation to come and celebrate the beginning of our plenary assembly with you, because of the value you are, because of the treasure you are for the Church. The Church loves you.
AMECEA Chairman Bishop Charles Sampa Kasonde affirmed that the Church's pastoral priority is clear through radical accompaniment. He reminded participants that synodality without listening is merely control, a powerful call to keep young people at the heart of the Church's mission.
To the young people among us today, St. Paul says, "Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity." 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. You are few in this hall, in this vicinity here, but you are not few in God's eyes or in this assembly. You stand here to represent thousands of young Catholics across the 11 countries in the Eastern Africa who could not travel to Kenya, but whose hopes you carry. Your bishops are seeing you and listening to you. That is why we chose our theme, AMECEA, Synodal Journey with Young People, building bridges of communion, hope, justice, and good governance. The Synod on Synodality has taught us that the Church discerns God's will by listening.
During the opening ceremony, a special message from the Holy Father, Pope Leo XIV, was read by the Church Affairs of the Apostolic Nuncio. In his message, the Holy Father reminded the Assembly that young people are an essential part of the church's present. He called on everyone to be active agents of transformation and to continue building bridges of communion and justice.
To the Most Reverend Charles Joseph Sampa Kasonde, Bishop of Solwezi, President of the AMECEA. His Holiness Pope Leo XIV greets you and your brother bishops gathered in Nairobi from the 18th to the 25th of July on the occasion of the 21st Plenary Assembly of the Association of Member Episcopal Conferences in Eastern Africa. Mindful of the Assembly's theme, AMECEA's Synodal Journey with Young People, Building Bridges of Communion, Hope, Justice and Good Governance, His Holiness congratulates you for recognizing young people not only as the future of the Church, but as an essential part of her present, called to walk together in the synodal journey and to contribute actively to the Church's mission.
That mission was reaffirmed during the opening Mass presided over by His Eminence Michael Cardinal Czerny, reflecting on the parables of the mustard seed and the yeast. The Cardinal urged young people, please do not let yourselves be robbed of hope. The synodal spirit came alive as young delegates led the prayers of the faithful, lifting the hopes and needs of the people of Eastern Africa to the Lord.
Let me begin with the gospel parable. The kingdom of heaven, Jesus says, is like a mustard seed. Pope Leo elaborates on this. Our Christian perspective is not limited to denouncing evil. We view history in the light of the crucified and risen Lord, to whom the Father has given all authority in heaven and on earth. With these beautiful words, Pope Leo helps us to grasp the meaning of the gospel parable of the mustard seed. It calls us to live a profound hope, capable of challenging the most negative interpretations of reality, so that we may confidently perceive the strength of a tiny seed which, even amidst many hardships, is able to sprout and grow.
While the bishops outlined the Church's vision, participants also shared their hopes for what this plenary will achieve. I spoke with some of them.
Use in Laudato Si action.
I'm Sister Priscilla, a Nazarene sister, Sisters of the Annunciation from Nairobi, but working in Nairobi. It has been a blessed and a wonderful day for the Holy Mass with all the bishops of Eastern Africa, and whereby we have been encouraged to be connected and to be attached to each other, especially the young ones who are encouraged to feel belonging to the church. So I thank God for this moment and for this wonderful day as we continue to pray for each other.
Yes, my name is Wani Butrus Emmanuel, a delegate from Sudan and South Sudan. We are here to attend the 21st AMECEA Plenary Meeting of the Bishops here in Nairobi. We are so excited to be part of this event. So we are wishing that the plenary will be guided by the Spirit of God so that the voices of the youths can be heard and the Church will be able to really consider the plea of the youths and look into the challenges of the youths that are affecting them and the possible solutions to see that we move together as a synodal church.
From the warm welcome in Nairobi to the celebration of the Eucharist and the voices of the participants, the opening day of the 21st AMECEA Plenary Assembly has set the tone for a week of prayer, dialogue, and discernment across the church in Eastern Africa. As the assembly continues, VoiceAfrique Catholic will bring you the key moments, exclusive interviews, and important conversations shaping the future of the church in the region. For VoiceAfrique Catholic, I'm Sister Helen Kasaka. Special thanks to our video editor, Chike Obona. Be sure to follow VoiceAfrique Catholic across our digital platforms for continuing coverage of the 21st AMECEA Plenary Assembly. Thank you for watching. God bless you.